Hello, Dutch here and welcome to the very first tutorial. Today I will teach you how to make eye, lights, no strokes, those things. Okay, so the very basic, very basic thing is we will use a particular plugin, but firstly we have to create new light point and call it emitter. It's very important to call it emitter. And okay, so I took the Fate Stay Night scene, so I want to my particle start in this moment, so when he opens his eyes. So let's animate his position. Okay, so it's a very boring thing to animate all those keyframes. We have to motion track his eyes, center of his eyes, and it's not the funniest thing to do, the most satisfying, but the outcome effect is pretty worth it. So we have to just make it through this step. I will try to make it really fast because the second eye I have on my test video, so I will just copy the light from that scene. Okay, so I'm not really careful with tracking it because it's only for tutorial needs, but you have to track the center of the light with the center of with the center of the eye. Okay, so let's keep going, and we are nearly finished. So okay, just a few more frames. It's not the funniest thing to do, as I said before. I didn't keyframe that one. Okay, no problem. And you can use this particular on whatever you want, but I just prefer using it with the eyes. It looks like badass. So okay, so we have our light tracked, and I have here my spoiler alert, I will censor it probably. So okay, I have my light, this one is left light. Okay, so I will just copy it, I will close this one and censor it again. Okay, so I'll just paste it, make it the beginning, and we want our light to start when the eyes are opening or the eyes are coming, if you have different clip. So yeah, something like this, both eyes are tracked. Okay, so the next thing to do, we have to create particular layer. You don't have to call it particular, but I will just simply copy and paste it, and ta-da, we have our particular. Okay, so the thing to do is emitter type and the emitter to lights, and if you wouldn't call your lights emitter, the particular wouldn't read them, because in the options it said that light name starts with emitter. So you can call it whatever you want, and this name has to be the same as the lights. No, the lights name has to be the same as it. Okay, so now we have to do. Okay, so I will just turn off left those layers, and okay, I will add some particles. Like we want all those things set to 0, so we'll get like only thick lines. Okay, so now we see our light tracked with those line strokes, whatever. And okay, now we want to manipulate them, so go to particle and size to 3, about no, not thing, 3. Okay, so we have smaller beams, don't know how to call it, stroke. Okay, stroke, I will call it stroke. And next thing, we have to go to size over life. We have some presets here, I will use this one. And the thing is that the particle stands too long, so I will set life for 0.8. I think it's pretty good. I will check if it's good enough later. But the next thing to do is, if you want to adjust the particles, we have to set already some physics. So go to the air and the wind. So we have the wind to blow upside and to the left side. So we have something like this. But the funniest thing to do is turbulence field. So our main option which is making our particle looks better is affect position. So our particles are waving a lot, and I can already see that the particles tends on to no too short, so I will just long them, and maybe I will set the size a little bit down, maybe something like this. And as we can see, the light is not in the center of the stroke because we set already the wind. So all we have to do is just make the offset. So go toward transform and set offset to the center of the eye, maybe -5. Something like this. I won't be pretty accurate, but something like this. We have only those lines as far. My voice is like, get them. I sound probably like 70-year-old grandma, but I don't care. Okay, so maybe we will just long it. Oh yeah, it looks even better. The next thing to do is the affect size. So we will receive like kind of flames, something like this, because when we set it, we have some parts of the particles cut, so it looks more realistic because they are disappearing in the random, moment of their life. So maybe we can also affect the size to about 20. It's all, I think it's too big, so maybe, and that's what she said. Maybe something like 20, 12. And I checked it. How did I check it? Okay, so something like this. Okay, the next thing we want to do is colorize it. So I will use the video copilot plugin. It's free, so you don't have to be a pirate, buy the Pirate Bay, for example. Okay, so our main background color is that nice blue, cyan, whatever. So I will just make it okay like this, and we have to set this particular mode to screen. It will look better. Okay, so back to the color vibrance. Maybe we should set just play with settings and look if those are good for you. Zoom it a bit. Vibrance. Maybe I will copy my test settings, so it will look like this. You can copy. Let's just preserve luminance. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is add glow on it. Oh yeah, and if you add glow, it looks even better. And when we will take a look at the whole clip, yeah, it looks like it looks pretty awesome. I will take a look how did it look on my test video, and it looked kinda the same. So I think the last thing we have to do is just I have my test composition here, not this one. We have to make some CC color correction. Okay, so when we have CC, it looks even better, and we can hide those lights so we don't see them. Oh yeah, so I think it's all for it for today, maybe for this tutorial, maybe even forever. Sorry for my voice and for my English, but I know you don't know. I am pretty. I'm not that old as you maybe think or no. And okay, so thanks for watching. I hope that you liked the tutorial and it helped you a lot. So bye.